Book lovers, this is Jenny with Juliababyjen's reading room. It is Saturday, March 30th, and this is in my mailbox. I'm going to start today with something I actually didn't get in the mail this week, but something I found. I was reading an arc of Boundless last night. I just started it. I won this in a readathon with another blogger, and I was starting to read it, and all of a sudden a bookmark pops out of it. Yay! Elizabeth Norris, a signed bookmark from her book Unraveling, which I love this book. Well, it was just a fun little thing, a surprise I got last night when I was reading. I was like, oh, that was cool. I didn't realize she stuck a bookmark in it for me, but there we go. In the mail this week, I got The Adoration of Jenna Fox by Mary E. Pearson. I traded this with another blogger for Delirium Stories. And I had actually never heard of this book. I was looking through her list of books she had to trade with, and I saw this one and I thought it looked really good. It's about a 17-year-old girl, Jenna, who has been in a horrible accident, and she's been in a coma for a year, and she wakes up. She has no memory of her life at all. She doesn't remember anything. And her family and friends are trying to go through her life with her, trying to jog her memory, showing her videos and everything, but things don't adding up to her, and it doesn't feel right. She doesn't even sure that she really is Jenna Fox, so it looks really interesting, kind of a mysterious element to it. And it's a series. This is the first one in the series, so I thought I would try that one. Another book I got 3 books from my used bookstore. I traded in some other books that I had and got some credit and got some other new books for me. Not that I need any, but I got Whispers at Moonrise by C.C. Hunter. This is the 4th book in the Shadow Falls series. I haven't read any of them yet, but I saw this one and grabbed it. I have the first one on my Nook, so hopefully I'll get to that series at some point. I also got from the bookstore A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libby Bray. Another series, and this one looks really interesting, so I've been wanting to read this one for a while, so that was nice they had that one. This one I was really excited to get. I don't know why I haven't bought it yet, because I've been wanting to read it forever. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher, and I heard that they're talking about making this into a movie. It's still in the planning stages, I think, and the actress that I heard for the lead was Selena Gomez, so this might be an interesting movie too. Kind of dark and, I don't know, a little depressing, but yet I've heard a lot of people, I mean, the premise sounds very depressing. I don't know if any of you know the premise. It's about a girl who has committed suicide, and this is after she's died, and she sends 13 tapes to this boy, Clay Jensen. I don't know who he is to her, but it explains the reasons, 13 reasons why she committed suicide, and it's supposed to be like a uncovering of all the secrets of the town and that kind of a thing. And it sounds kind of depressing, but I've heard that it's really amazing and it totally sticks with you. So I think it's interesting, and it's probably good for teenagers to read something like that too, with all that's been going on recently. The next 3 books I got at the library. Actually, I bought them at the library. They had a sale, a charity sale going on, so they were like 50 cents to $1 each, and so I just picked them up while I was at the library. The Wednesday Sisters by Meg Waite Clayton. I've seen this a few times on the shelf in the bookstore, and I thought, oh, well, that looks kind of interesting, so pick that up. This one, I don't know. Megan Cabot. She went all the way. Pretty good author, so I thought, what the heck, try that one. And this one I've been wanting to read for a long time. I think it was actually an Oprah book at one point, The Year of Fog by Michelle Richmond. So I've been wanting to read that one for a while too. Looks pretty good. So I got pretty good deals today. This week I spent, what, I think $2 on all those books, so that was kind of nice. I did get a few ebooks this week for my Nook. The first one I got, I actually won a gift card on my Goodreads site, David S.'s Goodreads site, I should say, his group for March Member of the Month. So I won a $10 gift card. So I spent it on Spellcaster by Claudia Gray. I've love Claudia Gray's books, all of them. This one was just released, so I was really excited to get that one. I also bought The Assassin and the Pirate Lord by Sarah J. Maas. It's a short story prequel to Throne of Glass, which I'm going to be reading later this month, so I grabbed the first ebook to start that this week. And now for the library books. My big stack. I don't know why I keep checking out so many books from the library, because I'm never going to get them all read at this point. I think it had to do with the weather this week. It was beautiful weather here. Finally, it felt like spring. It was in the 40s most of the week, sunny every day. Yesterday it was in the 60s. Sunroof out. Oh, it was great driving around in the sun. I loved it. I so miss spring and summer and sun. I miss the sun. So when I'm in a good mood, I tend to not use my brain, I guess. So I got a few more library books this week. We'll go through them quick. I got Partials by Dan Wells. I've already read it. I've actually read this last year when it first came out. I was rereading it with some of my Goodreads friends. They were doing a buddy read, and so I joined them with it. We're all going to read the second book together too, so I kind of wanted a refresher. I'm glad I reread it because I forgot some of the things that happened in it, and it's a really good book, so it was worth rereading it. I also picked up, and all of these, I don't think I've read any of these yet. I was in the mood for some contemporaries apparently because I grabbed a bunch of those. Jennifer Eccles, The One That I Want. Lived Through This, Mindy Scott. Had never heard of this one, but it looks really good. This one I've been reading to read a while too. Perfect Chemistry by Simone Michaelis. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. We've got, this one was brand new on the shelf and it looked really good. Princess of the Silver Woods, Jessica Day George. Have to excuse me, my allergies are awful this morning. You can tell it's spring. This is so hilarious. So, came out on the books on the new shelves on my YA library. Grabbed it right away. Love this series. Emblazed by Jessica Shervington. I'll get it out eventually. Third book in this series, and I love this series. Well, I checked it out, and then I went home that day, and NetGalley approved me for the ebook as well. So I've got it on my Nook, and I've got a hardbound library book. So if I don't get that one read, at least I have it on my Nook. So, and then The Dark Unwinding, Sharon Cameron. This one looked really good too. I just saw it on Goodreads a few days ago, and then it was at the library, so I grabbed it. This one is an adult book, The Demonologist by Andrew Piper. It looks really good. Very creepy. Reading it made me think a little bit of Dan Brown's books, Angels and Demons and Da Vinci Code. I don't think it's quite as, quite as deep as those, but it looked similar to that, and I love those books, so I thought I would like that one. Another contemporary, Love and Leftovers, Sarah Tregay. This one I've been looking at for a while too, so I was glad to see that. Actually, some of these are brand new to library. I'm the first one who got to check them out, so yay for me. This one I've had on hold at the library for months, and I guess the person who had it never returned it, so finally they just bought a new book. So I finally got it. Hate List by Jennifer Brown. This looks like another really good one. And finally I got Panic, Sharon M. Draper. This one I've been wanting to read a long time too, so this one looks really good. So that was it for me and my books this week. Got a ton more and I don't need any more, but I just can't resist. I think I have an addiction. I've always had an addiction. The other good thing that happened this week was I finally got all my books unpacked this week from moving. I've had, probably a good 100 of them in boxes for months. As soon as we found out we were going to be moving about 8 months ago, I started packing them up because I figured plan ahead. And had them in our storage shed. So a lot of them I haven't seen for months, and got to pull them all out this week and got them all on the shelf, and bought a new set of bookshelves so I had room for them all, and I'm so excited. I did go through and I got rid of several. I've decided that I'm not going to be holding on to books I've read unless I really, really loved it. I mean, obviously there's some books I have to keep, but I got rid of a lot. That's why I had credit at the bookstore. So I did clean out my shelves a little bit, so that was nice feeling organized, and we're finally starting to get most of our stuff unpacked. We still have a ton of stuff in our storage shed over in Boone, our town we moved from, but we'll probably keep it there over the summer, slowly start bringing stuff over. We have to make room for everything. A lot of it was holiday things, so I'm not going to need it until Christmas anyway. But that was it for my week. I hope you guys all had a great week, and we'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.